Shit is democratic, they phone effects, yeah, bitch.
My hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gon' launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking, and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.
And I'm the one to get it, bro. I swear to God I get it, bro. So don't just let me get it.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gon' get it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God I'll get it, bruh. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Yeah, I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it. Never rock it. Got the block lit, I'm toxic. Spitting logic, make them nauseous. Honest, can I stop this? Never cautious, drop it. I'm the hardest. Knock, knock, bitch, watching. I'm the fucking king of rock, bitch. Poppin', spitting hot shit. I'm topic, chronic. I think I'm motherfucking lost it. Facts, matter of fact, making racks where it's at. Have my back to the mat, not an act, that's a fact. We attack in a pack, no react, no react. Think I'm black, drop his ass. While I'm rap, down the step, throwing jabs, give a crap. We're advanced, I'm the man. Got a plan better than most brands. Goddamn, I'm a rhyme till I die. Never lie, that's a lie. I don't try, I defy. Get the time that I'm right, yeah.
My hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gon' launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking, and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.
And I'm the one to get it, bro. I swear to God I get it, bro. So don't just let me get it.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gon' get it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God I'll get it, bruh. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Yeah, I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it. Never rock it. Got the block lit, I'm toxic. Spitting logic, make them nauseous. Honest, can I stop this? Never cautious, drop it. I'm the hardest. Knock, knock, bitch, watching. I'm the fucking king of rock, bitch. Poppin', spitting hot shit. I'm topic, chronic. I think I'm motherfucking lost it. Facts, matter of fact, making racks where it's at. Have my back to the mat, not an act, that's a fact. We attack in a pack, no react, no react. Think I'm black, drop his ass. While I'm rap, down the step, throwing jabs, give a crap. We're advanced, I'm the man. Got a plan better than most brands. Goddamn, I'm a rhyme till I die. Never lie, that's a lie. I don't try, I defy. Get the time that I'm right, yeah.
Like a student knows how it goes, I don't know, but I'm waiting till I'm chose. Front row, here I go. All these people wanna know what you think of them lately. Do you really love me, or do you really hate me? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you grade me? All this social media has got me going crazy lately. Everything's inflated, mainly everyone's invaded. Privacy is naked, man, I really hate it. God, I really hate it. I just wanna make it through all this fake shit. Living in the real life, living for some real times. Talk about the real climb, passionate in real rhymes. Steal time back from my 9 to 5, taking back my fucking life. I just wanna feel alive.
And I'm the one to get it, bro. I swear to God, I get it, bro. So don't just let me get it.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna get it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God, I'll get it, bruh. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Said I never give up. Fake it till I make it. Motherfucking take it back from these haters. Playing tracks for the traitors. Got the passion in depth when it happens. Factions take actions. Drafting their captains. It's happening. I'm blazing my status. Facing the madness. I'm out gaining traction. Avoid the distractions. I'm snapping. No captions. Attracting reactions. Adapting. Attacking. Commanding the masses. I'm practicing habits. I don't fucking ask this. I just fucking grab it. I am never static. Massively active. Expanding. Backslid. Planning to have it. So I will go capture it. And I'ma stay after it. I'm gonna fucking master it. Put them on blasting. They will never last it. Don't be so dramatic. Not my demographic. This shit is democratic. They vote effects. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, my hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises.
Hey, what is going on, you lovely people? Welcome back. So we are at the most important day of Chibi Esports Valorant Community Tournament, and this is gonna be the finals match. That's gonna be played between Team Sutta Thala Enaku and Team Watch Your Flank. And this is going to be a best of 3. And we have the map pool for today, as Team STE are going to be picking map number 1, which is Bind. And they're going to be going for the offensive on the map number 1. And the second one is going to be Ascent, which was decided by Watchy Flank. And they're going to be the ones who are going to be on their attacking side on the first half. And if at all they are going to be having 1-1 on each of these maps, then we would be looking forward into a decider, which is going to be split, where Team STE will be on the defense for the first half of it. And to introduce myself, this is Rocky, and alongside with me is going to be Siddiq, who's going to be giving you an insight about all the operators that's going to be picked in this match.
Thank you, Rocky. So basically, the attackers are going to take Chamber as Justice Beaver. Naruto is going to be playing Astra, and Sova is going to play it by Mob. So the Watcher of STE have RX100 as Raze and Cold Heart as Reyna, whereas for Watcher Flanks we have Striker going on as an Initiator Breach. We have Rogue going as an Duelist. Jet. Tai is gonna play an Initiator as well as Sova, and Eldream is gonna be playing as a Controller, and Astra and Pitoxy is taking Chamber.
We have seen 2 chamber picks coming in from both of these teams for a Sentinel, and I think it's pretty interesting to see that in this particular tournament, I didn't see much of Killjoy, neither Cypher being played much, but it was Chamber as a choice of Sentinel. What do you think about it?
It's a changing meta, bro. As the game advances, I think things are going to change as well, and Chambers being a better pick than KJ, because you can easily watch your flanks. Like, you can keep your alarm bots or whatever you call. You keep it back and you don't have to care about the range and all. But for KJ, he has a limited range, so that's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, that is a kick in your stomach. Yeah. But yeah, whatever. So the first round is gonna be underway, and we're gonna be seeing the fifth round when Cold Heart starts things up with a headshot onto Rogue.
That's actually a good pick. Yeah, they took a pick in B and they're just rotating back to A. I think they're trying to offside the other team and go and take
Oh yeah,
Yes,
but the bot is gonna give away the position of Alexander as he gets shut down by the shorty of Etoxy. But whatsoever, there are gonna be smokes that's being placed brilliantly
Yeah.
to obscure the line of sight from Haven.
We
So
don't
yeah, the
think.
plan could go any second now. Justice Beaver is going in for the position.
Yeah.
The spike has been initiated, and yeah, we're gonna be going forward to a 4v4 post plan situation. Anything could happen. Eldrin to open things up with Justice
Oh
Beaver.
my god, Pitoxy
Hold
took
out
a
onto
shorty
Eldrin.
kill. That's really good. Naruto trying to take pick. Cold Heart.
One enemy
Took one
remaining.
pick.
That's three.
Pitoxy on. Oh my god, that's a really good pick by Pitoxy. He played really smart though. Like he had a shorty and he didn't push through the U-Haul and he just waited for the picks. He took Sova's pick and he got classic and he just played it out really well.
Yeah, I mean, to be
Gotta
honest,
say
the
that.
first round was really interesting for both of these teams. Coldheart was able to pick all the 3 kills that went down for his team. Unfortunately, none of his teammates had 1 kill of his own. But Fetoxy
Yeah.
is going to be the one dominating the kills for his team, where Reams was the one who denied him the ace. But
Cold
whatsoever,
Heart really took the first pick really good, but then in the end when they came, the chamber gave it the position, and then it was on their hand.
yeah, that is completely true. So we are going to be going forward to the second round, and what looks like is going to be a B-side initiative taken by Team STE. They're going to be lurking slowly. They have the pistols in their hand. Unfortunate enough for them because they lost the previous one, which means that they won't be having that economy to go for the buy. There comes the bomb, but unfortunately, Striker is going to
Actually,
go
a really
away from.
good shock dart by.
Yeah, the shot that was actually impressive, and there comes the concussion to follow it up. Alexander is going to be pushing on towards Hooker, but unfortunately, he won't be able to take any much control.
Striker
The
took the
Striker
first
will be
kill.
the one to deliver the final blow.
Cold Heart trying to push through B long, but I think the smokes are targeting them back. And there you go. Rogue takes a pick of Justice Beaver. Cold Heart trying to push through B long, and it's still voted by Ty and Initiator Bridge was trying to pick him. That's a good pick.
Yeah, it was a brilliant pick indeed. Coldheart was able to get the kill onto Striker, which means that the attackers have reduced the numbers disadvantage, but they still are going up against one extra team members in their
He got
opponent team. Yeah,
got a Spectre. I think that's gonna.
but Ty is going to be
Spike
shutting
down,
things
B.
down for Team STE. Coldheart unfortunately runs out of ammo. He has to go for the reload after killing the Sova, but L Dreams is going to make sure that Coldheart doesn't complete the reload and go for the kill. And the second round is going to be secured by Team What's Your Flank, which means that they are going to be having or enjoying a bonus round for themselves. But the third one being the round where
I
we
think
could
this
see
is
Team STE investing
Yeah.
on their Vandals and Phantoms.
I think this is a very important round for STE. If they don't take picks right now, I think they're not gonna have economy for the next 2 rounds itself.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, STE losing this round could be very detrimental for them because their economy is it's like literally gonna take a roller coaster. But
Yeah.
instead of going up, they're gonna be going down. So
I think.
yeah,
Bomb buddy out.
There's a boom bot in Hookah to play the angles, the backside of the angle, and they know that there's no one in Hookah right now, and they're playing backside. A nice smoke by Eldrim.
yeah. I mean, to be honest, I expected RX100 to be using his satchels aggressively because in the previous match in Vine, we saw him playing the Jet, and he usually always dashes into side almost
I think
instantaneously.
right now he's waiting for his initiator to give him info on the side because he has no info on the side. I think he won't be getting any chances to give away his Phantom to the opponent team.
Yeah, I mean that is completely true because this is the finals match. You shouldn't be doing any flip ups because that would be very costly. Guy goes for the recon, but he gets taken down. Rogue with that teleport kill on to Justice Beaver. Rogue will be inside the teleporter. He's going to be a really annoying presence for Alexander because he always constantly has to check his back. Any second he could pop out of the team.
He just missed it by. Rogue took a pick. A really nice pick.
B. 30 seconds left.
That was a nice pick by Fitoxy and a nice flank indeed. Cold Heart going flank. I think he needs to take that pick.
Enemy remaining.
Fitoxy trying to come long, but he has a spike, so he's gonna play safe.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, my apologies on that one. I had a little bit of a network connectivity issue,
Yeah.
but I'm right back at it. And 2 seconds on the clock. I don't think that FTE was able to do much in this
Fitoxy-
particular round, but the attackers have managed to save one of the,
This
my
was
apologies, two of the guns,
actually,
yeah.
yeah, it was actually a good round by Fitoxy after taking 2 picks in hookah. He tried, he didn't push and he played accordingly where the spike was, and he tried to delay the time as much as he could by using his, traps.
I think it's safe to say that Pitoxy has been playing Chamber 2 his full capacity, and yeah, he doesn't fail to entertain us casters and the people who are watching this matchup.
Yeah.
So a three consecutive round victory coming into the favor of Team Watch Your Flank. It means that they're going to be having a lot of economy on their side.
Yeah.
So even if they lose the next round, they still have the sufficient economy to invest on rifles for the next one too.
I can
As
see
we were
Rogue.
speaking, yeah.
I
Rogue
can
for
see
that.
like Rogue has an operator, and that's actually a really good pick. The first pick. I think he's gonna take one more pick. What's in there? Oh my god, that's a really good pick by Rogue.
I mean, to be honest, STE as of now is just feeding the kills towards the operator, and they have lost 3 of their men now, as Pitoxy will be the one to getting the third one of his own. The Chamber is going a 6-0. He has been really impressive in this matchup. He didn't die even once, at least yet. But yeah, he seems to be very problematic for Team STE. Team STE looks like they don't have.
Rogue has
Rogue
pushing
beat.
Fred to take one more pick.
He
Oh,
ducked
that
at
was
the
really
last
good.
moment. Yeah, that shot was missed, but Alexander is going to be following it up with the nade. But yeah, there comes the concussion, which is going to be. Oh no! Why would you do that? Naruto will be punishing Rogue for going for
One
the fake.
enemy remaining.
And yeah, that was pretty unfortunate.
down
Alexander
A.
playing striker, but he
30
gets
seconds
defragged
left.
by Tai. And it's all up to Naruto with the Phantom in his hand. He has to get back the spike. And he has to push the side and go for the
You
plant
can
in order
see
to get.
El Dream pushing flank. I think he's gonna take a pick, so they're actually pressurizing him from all sides.
I mean, to be honest, it's curtains down for Naruto as of now because he's going to be pinched in any second now, and Tai will be there to secure the final kill on to Naruto, which means that Watch Your Flank will be getting a 4-point lead without even slipping up in one round. I mean, how great it has been for the team as of now. Rogue was able to open things up with 2 operator kills, and he went for the third one, but unfortunately he wasn't able to claim it because at the right moment the race ducked and evaded the bullet. And yeah, whatsoever, this was a really good round. Fitoxy was also there for the team to get that crucial kill, and Tai was there to finish things up for his team.
I think Jet with an operator is the best duo ever. I mean, like nothing can stop him. He can just dash out of anywhere he wants.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I should say that Jet and the op is like bread and butter, where they're like inseparable at this point. And we have seen too much cheesy plays between, like, even if you miss, you can always dash away to safety. That's always an option when you're playing Jet.
Yeah, and right now we can see Alexander pushing U-Haul. You can see Strike going flank. Do you think
I should say
Strike is
that
going
if you wanted to play it a bit safe, and Justice Beaver will be opening things up onto Striker.
Spike planted.
Fitoxy trying to take a pick. Ooh, he took a pick in U-Haul, and I think he can push U-Haul itself.
I think it's safe to say that STE have managed to pressurize things a little bit for Watch Your Flank because they have that post-plant advantage, which means the defending team must go for the defuse. He took one when he went down, but Tolbar will be there to refrag, and I think this round is going to be going into the favor of Team STE. And I speak too early, Eldridge will kill onto Mob. There is still a chance, a possibility.
Yeah. He knows his position. Ooh, that was a nice flick by Naruto on El Dream. And STE getting their first win of the round.
Yeah, I think STE have managed to win one round after losing 4 consecutive ones. They have to make sure that Watch Your Flank aren't fed any unnecessary momentum boost because having won 4 consecutive rounds, they have that eco which they need to easily get guns for the next round too. But yeah, that's going to be pretty problematic, and they need to make sure that such momentum shift doesn't happen.
Yes, I truly agree upon you. Rogue trying to peek. I think he's going to take the first peek, and that's really good peek by Rogue.
I mean, Alexander gets taken down by Rogue. Rogue has proven to be one of the best duelists of this matchup. He is able to get that initial impact frag for his team. He's going to be stunning Team STE initially. There comes another shot, but that's going to be missed, unfortunately. The shot dart
Walmart trying to push and is smoking. He's just getting the information. I don't think they're going to push B. I think they're rotating. They are indeed. So they have an information about Jet being inside the site, and right now, Sova knows that Reyna is in B. So I think
Yeah, I think this is going to be a rotate back towards side A.
yeah,
And I don't know if you noticed it or not, each and every single member of the ones alive have their ultimates ready. So this is going to be absolute chaos when things go down. If we go into a first class situation, it's possible that we could see multiple ultimates being popped off, and that's going to be completely chaotic.
Velocity being inside
all
this
over.
thing. Rogue trying to come with his nice. Oh my god, that's the
30
first
seconds
pick.
left. Spike down A.
I think there's going to be two of us that has been popped. Naruto will be
Yeah.
getting the kill on towards Rogue.
Naruto actually cleverly he pushed inside the U hall, and he gave him a wrong information, leading him to watch the flank, but he took a nice pick.
Yeah, that is
Ty
completely true.
10 seconds left.
Ty knows his
planted.
position. I think
Oh, now that's going to be a problematic striker as Naruto went for
Player
the peak on
standing.
towards him. Mob will be shutting down Tai. And I think it's safe to say that STE have the upper hand, but still Dreams
Still-
has the opportunity. He has the time he needs. He's going to be sneaking behind Naruto any second now. Does he see him? No. Why did he shoot? Okay, but still he gets the kill. He did give away his position. I thought that Naruto would be able to turn back
gave
and get the
position
kill
right
onto
again.
him. But yeah, there is the Hunter's Fury ability that Sova still has. Is he going to be using it, or is he going to be waiting for it? He's going to be picking copy, and he's going to get taken down. L
That's a
is going to
nice
be clutching
clutch.
this one. Yeah, a 1v2 post and clutch coming in from L Dreams to save things up for Watchy Flank, making sure that they don't lose 2 consecutive rounds to STE.
And I think Watcher flanks are in dire need of economy, because I don't think they can buy full buy except for Naruto. So they're going on.
Peeps. I gotta visit the
For
Astros
save.
to play some stuff.
I mean, to
And
correct
going
you,
for
I think
half
it's
buy.
Team STE who are at a shunt according to the economy wise, because we could see that they have suffered for the economy pretty while as of now, because they haven't managed to win much of the rounds for themselves. But yeah, I think there is still possibilities if they are able to win, like the next 2 rounds, they will be able to get their game back, get that momentum that they lost initially in the matchup. But let's see what they have inside their sleeves.
Alexander trying to push inside aggressively. He has his show stomper. Rogue has changed his gun to an Vandal. I think he's gonna take it.
That's gonna be a kill for Rogue, but no, he whipped on the second one. The spray transfer was not working forward in his favor. Bomb will be taking down Rogue. El Dreams will kill onto Arik. Cold Heart with a kill onto El Dreams, and Tai will be shutting down the enemy Sova, putting it into a 2v2 situation. And I think Cold Heart is going to be rotating back on towards A side for the plant. I think the plant will go down, and Watch Your Flank have to play this into a post-plant retake situation.
Yes, indeed. I think they're rotating right now. They have an idea of what they're gonna do, and
Yeah, I mean, the Astro Smoke gave it away that the plan
Yeah.
has been initiated, and yeah, that's what's going to happen. As we could see, the plan has gone down. Tai is going to be watching outside. U-Haul as Striker is moving closely towards Shower, expecting someone to be holding out of it. He's checking. U-Haul is going to be checked. All the usual spots are getting checked, and there goes for the Refuse Striker. I think he's going to be the half. Tai will be getting the kill onto Cold Heart. Now, where is the other person? He's coming from Showers, but I think Naruto will be able to get at least 1 kill as Striker. Is not expecting him to come from behind, but it's too late because it was already half done. And yeah, even though Striker goes down, the round will be secured by Team Watch Your Flank.
Watch Your Flank. That was actually a good play by Watch Your Flank. They played it really smart.
I think it's safe to say that RX100 doesn't have that momentum that he usually has in every matches, because, mind you guys, he is one of the star players of this tournament, as he has secured 193 tournament kills in the span of like 10-15 games, I suppose. But that's a really good feat, where he has averaged around 20-25 kills per match. That is pretty impressive. And but I don't know what is happening. Is he having a bad day, or his gun game is not in point? He's not able to get those impact frags for his team, and I think that is one thing that SDE needs to fix upon, because they have lost one of their best players' abilities to get their impact frags.
Yeah, I think Watch Your Flanks has done a right case study about the other team, and they're playing it really good. They're trying to stop the impact of RX100 inside the game itself. You can see an Ares play by Striker. I think after the patch update, the Ares has a lot of recoil. It's really hard to control it too.
Yeah, Ares
Nice.
recoil has been tuned, and it's not like how it used to be before. It's going to be another force plan, and it's going to be a 3v3 yet again as Coldheart. He's going to be making things up a little bit difficult for
Player
Watch Your Flank,
standing.
and Mob is going to be making it even further as he gets the kill onto Ty, and it's all up to the Jet of Rogue, the operator. He's going to be claiming one. Coldheart goes down, but it's still a 1v2. He doesn't have much time. He has to go for the defeat, but he has the operator in his hand. Will he be able? Will he be wanting to risk it? I think he's going to be wanting to risk it. He goes for the defeat, and there comes the pull. That's going to be pretty bad situation for Rogue here. As there comes the Fury. He's going to be showing this back to Naruto, and Naruto will be punishing him with a kill onto Rogue.
That was actually a good play by Watch Your Flank. I think Coldheart stepping in instead of Alexander is really good thing for Watch Your Flank right now.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, STE winning the previous one was very crucial for them to bring a little bit of economy advantage towards their side. As we could see, there is going to be a lot of Vandals and Phantoms that has been brought. And I think for the first time, it's going to be a light buy coming in for team Watch Your Flank here because they don't have much economy. They're going to be going for the save on this one. And I think it's safe to say that STE would be able to secure this one. But unless or until Rogue has those crispy aim and he will be able to get that crucial Sheriff one-taps.
Mob knows the position of Rogue and is trying to push him back. A Rogue pushes back itself. I think it's gonna be a B push. Ty is in a really good position. He can take nice pick over there.
Ooh, Alexander almost cleaned things up, but Justice Weaver will be getting that kill on towards side. There comes the satchel. He zooms into the side. He sees Eldream. Eldream goes down, and as Alexander is going to be claiming the kill for himself. And there comes the team for the plan. Justice Beaver has initiated it. It's going to be a 5v3. And yeah, just like that, the defending team are in a really bad situation as Rogue goes down, leaving only the chamber and the breach. Striker is the last one, but Justice Beaver with the 3 kills of this round is going to be making sure that Team STE are going to be getting a flawless round, the first flawless round that we are seeing in this matchup.
Yeah, you can see that.
I think that STE are slowly, getting to close the distance that has been established by Watch Your Flank. 2 consecutive round victories, and now they are going to be still able to get that economy into their side. But this time around, Watch Your Flank will be able to get their hands on towards the sweet guns. So which means that they still have the opportunity to shut them down. But let's see what's going to happen.
Bind being a defensive map instead, I think getting 6 or 4 rounds is actually a good thing for STE.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, 4 rounds should be a good trade for them when they are going towards for the second half. 9 rounds, so 9 rounds are already gone, and Watch Your Flank are in a 3-point lead as of now, and what looks like it's going to be a hookah initiative coming in from Team RX100, the team of RX100, and he goes for the swing. Rogue is going to be shutting him down with the operator. What a clean shot that was. Rogue has been showing us a lot of crispy operator shots.
Justice Beaver being very low on health, and they don't have any sentinels who can heal them like Siege or Initiator Sky.
I mean, he's on 5 HP, which means that even a nick of a bullet is going to be putting him down. But let's see what's going to happen. The attackers have lost a man. They do not have the HP advantage too. And as you rightly said, they don't have a healer. Both of these teams don't have a healer on their side, which means that they won't be able to bring back the HP of their teammates whatsoever. So
30
that's going to be
seconds
pretty
left.
problematic for both of them. I think that STE is going to be playing this a little bit in silence because they want Watch Your Flank to be guessing of what side is going to be, and they're going to be going for a 20-second meta right now where they're going to be pushing side in the last 15 to 20 seconds and then go for the plant in almost instantaneously pressurizing the defending team. That's what's going to happen. Justice Beaver pops into the side. He goes for the plant, but he doesn't have the spike. Unfortunately, Eldream's Sentai is going to be making it very, very difficult for Team STE. And there comes Striker with a kill on the Coldheart, securing yet another flawless round. This time around, it's for Watch Your Flank.
Actually, it was a good try by the STE because they thought like they'd send Coldheart in A side and try to make some noise over there and pull off the defenders to the A side, but they stood their ground and they took the round.
I mean, to be honest, 4-point lead is pretty impressive coming in for Team Watch Your Flank. They still have 2 rounds remaining in the first half, and if they're able to manage to win both, and even if they're able to get one into their hands, I think it's going to be very comfortable for them moving towards the second half.
Yeah.
But let's see, in the competitive FPS game like Valorant, anything could happen. Momentum could shift in just a second.
Yep, it can.
Here comes the owl drone, which is going to get taken down by the operator. The flash comes in, the pre-fire comes in, but Rogue won't be able to get anyone of that pre-fire. There comes the swing. Justice Weaver will be getting the kill on to type. The Sova has been taken down, which means that the crucial recon bullets and the shock darts are taken off the board. Justice Weaver has popped up. What? How did he get that? Did he see him through the smoke? I don't know what happened. Was it a lucky shot? I don't know what you want to call it, but he was there. He was able to eliminate the Astra. This is going to be a 5v3 post-plant situation played in favor of Team STE as Mob goes for the plant. Justice Beaver, if they are able to win this round, it's going to be really on his on his ability to get that his team back that the necessary comeback victory.
I think it was actually a good presence of mind by Justice Beaver, you know. He taking up the side. He going B, he was going flank, and he took some decent picks, and they couldn't stand it all.
Oh, RX100 gets the kill onto Rogue, and Justice Beaver will be cleaning things up with a third kill on towards Striker, and which means that this one will be falling into the hands of Team STE. This is going to be the last round before the first half, and whichever team is going to be winning this will have a good advantage when they go towards the second one, because they will be having that necessary momentum. And if Watch Your Flank are able to get this one, it means that they will be having a good round lead against Team STE, which is going to be pretty easy to maintain and carry it forward.
Yep.
To explode.
I think it's going to be an A push right now.
Yeah, it is going to be an A push. The ultimates have been called. There comes the kill. There comes the spray on towards Striker. But Fitoki with the wall bang will get the refract. Striker is going to be shutting down Naruto with that aftershock. And that's pretty impressive. The attackers have lost 2 of their men. And it's all up to the Reigner, the Sova, and the Chamber to get back control of the side. We could see that Rogue is going to be patient.
Fitoxy playing a very unusual spot, very unusual angles, you know. It's kind of tricky for STE.
Oh, yeah, there comes the Hunter's Fury. That's going to be revealing Mob off his position. Nice evade there, but unfortunately won't be able to go for the plan. Eldreams takes Justice Beaver down. Mob is at a really low HP. Rogue with that flank. He's going to be coming with a backstab. Will be able to get the kill on towards the Reina. Reina is inside. He's almost outside U-Haul. He spots the Rogue. He spots the Jet coming up behind him, but unfortunately Coldheart doesn't have much to do as the Rogue ends things up for him with a sweet headshot. And that's it, guys. That's going to be the first half. And Watch Your Flank is going to be having the 4-point leads going in on towards their offensive side.
Yeah. It was actually a good play by Rogue. As soon as he knew Chamber's dead, he tried to flank them. And he did indeed at the right moment.
Yeah, I think it was played at a really good time. And I should say that the Chamber of Watch Your Flank, who was Fitoxy, I suppose it is? Yes, it was Fitoxy. Was playing a little bit off angle. And he got punished by it. But unfortunately, STE weren't able to do much as they were losing their man count. And the flank was also very crucial from Rogue.
The aftershock by this thing was really good as it took down Naruto, you know, while he was trying to put smokes and all for the team itself.
Yeah, that aftershock was also pretty devastating for the team. And there comes another aftershock. That's going to be pretty... Oh, Rogue is going to be pushed violently. He's going to be swinging left to right. He's going to be faced by 2 people. He'll be getting the kill on Naruto. Was momentarily distracted by both of his teammates who were pushing shovels. There comes the engagement on towards U-Haul. The classic right clap is not going to do much as Striker will be cutting down RX100. Coldheart finds one on the Striker. Mob finds 2 on the Fitoxy and tie. It's going to be a 3v2, which is still doable for STE. There comes the shot. Eldritch lands a perfect headshot onto his Mob. And Justice Beaver will be cleaning things up on Rogue. It's going to be a 1v1. I'm sorry, a 2v1. And Eldreams is going to be the last one standing for this team, but he has really low HP. Unfortunately, Coldheart is going to go for the pick. They had the numbers advantage, and they made sure that the pistol round half, the second half, is going to be going into their favor.
It's actually a really good start for STE right now. You know, taking up the first round of the second half is really good for them. They can build up the momentum through it, buying light buys and all.
Yeah, STE were able to win their pistol round, which means that they will be having the necessary funds to provide them with perspectives. And
I think
if they are able to get this round too, it means that they will be having or enjoying or reaping the benefits of a bonus round. But let's see what's going to happen.
it was really good push by Rogue, but in the end, Watch of Flank played it really aggressively, and STE played it
Oh,
very subtly.
RX100 is going to be pushed hard, but he goes for the smoke bang. But unfortunately, Rogue is just going to walk past, like as if nothing is going to be happening. There comes the pull, there comes the construction. Also, with the follow up, will be getting the kill onto Rogue, and the Jet gets taken down. Mob with the kill on towards the time. I think there has been a shift in tides on towards the second half. We could see that STE are able to turn things up into their favor. RX100 comes up with the violent push. He sees the Astra, but unfortunately is going to be playing this a bit safe. Atoxy with that Sheriff off in his hand, the ability Sheriff that he pops up, he's going to be ready with it. There comes the concussion. The concussion is going to be not much of a damage for the defensive team. Striker is going to be the one holding showers, but Mob will be taking him down, and that's going to be a really bad situation for Watch Flank. And RX100 close things up, and Naruto onto with the kill onto Atoxy. That's another flawless run coming in for STE.
Like I told you before, Bind is a defensive map, and whichever team plays defensive really good can actually win the round. And you can see the change in tide of STE right now. They weren't that successful in attacking, but right now in defending they're playing really good. They have won the pistol round and the second round indeed, and they have a lot of economy advantage. Whereas for Watch Your Flank, they have taken their Vandals and Phantom. Let's see what they can achieve through this.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, this is going to be a round that Watch Flank must win. They should make sure that they don't lose it up because they don't want to give that bonus round advantage to Team STE. But let's see what's going to happen. What looks like it's going to be a complete split arrangement from the attackers who is Watch Flank. As Striker goes for the orb, looks like he's going to be making sure that there is going to be presence felt at Gardens in PE. Like, there comes the flash, but that's not going to be followed up any second soon because the pull is going to be very detrimental for Rogue who gets concussed too. And that's going to be problematic. The smoke is going to make sure that Striker will be able to move to a better position. And we're not seeing any engagements from the attackers. They have not yet committed to one side. That's really important because they have man stationed at each and every point of entry, but no one is pushing it.
Actually, they're trying to show their presence so that, as soon as they know that the defenders are, shifting their position from A to B or B to A, they can attack the position while they're shifting, and that will be detrimental for the other team. Because they know that the other team, they do not have proper guns.
Oh, Goldheart will get stunned, but I don't think Rogue was going to be there. But he will be getting the kill onto Goldheart. He loses a chunk of that engagement. And Striker will be taking Justice Beaver down, who had his back to him. So, which means that the attackers have the numbers advantage this time around. Rogue is going to be holding down. He's going to be anchoring down Liberation. And Fitoxy will be cut down by RX100. What a beautiful spray they're coming in for him. He's going to be securing the Vandal, which means that we could see that he will be having that advantage of a one-shot headshot kill. And Tide will be going down for the name. Why would he not move there seriously? And RX100, I think he's going to be clutching this up for his team with as he gets the third kill onto Rogue. It's all onto the likes of L Dreams and Striker, but Striker will be getting the kill onto RX100. But this is still a 2v2. Here comes the defuse.
One enemy remaining.
It's going to be half turn, I suppose. No, I don't think so. And it's going to be a 2v1, and just like that, L Dreams is going to make sure that STE won't be making any comeback victory after those crucial impact tracks picked up by Alexander.
I think it was a really good play by L Dream. He was baiting himself for Striker to take the pick. That was actually a really good play by them. A 2 versus 1. They tried to subjugate the players each one-on-one, and they tried to take the picks.
I mean, divide and conquer. That is always one of the best tactics that you could do.
Indeed.
Keep up.
As you can see, Striker trying to push B long. We can see Justice Beaver with a Odin indeed.
Okay, so the Odin is gonna be a bit of a problem because that's gonna be problematic when you get that wall bang shot coming in. Who can't? There comes the crucial nade. I mean, it's safe to say that the defensive, RX100 has really been good with that nades, and He has done a lot of damage for the opponent team. Naruto will be getting a kill of his own. Rogue with a kill onto Mob, and Tai will be getting the kill onto Cold Heart, evening things up for both of these teams. There was a sound that is heard in Oka, which means that RX100 has made that teleport rotate. It's a 2v2, as that there's going to be a
Spike
plant
planted.
and a unsuccessful post plant.
One enemy remaining.
Naruto had an idea about where it was, and it was a default plan. Typing backside. Ooh, that was a nice.
Oh, both those shots were pretty impressive, I should say. And did Astra actually go into her form right where she planted? Didn't
Yeah.
Watch Your Flank hear the I mean, what didn't Watch Your Flank hear the flank?
Actually, when the Astra, he smoked hookah. So after smoking hookah, he thought like no one's there, but RX100 was really clever. He took a small spot where he could see the default side, and he took the pick very cleverly.
I mean, to be honest, they should have heard the teleport sound being initiated.
Yeah, they heard
but
the smoke
You probably
weren't
play
at the
some
right
fast
position, I guess,
astral
because
Should do.
RX100
well,
could
so
easily
I
take the
think they
pick.
depended on the smoke a little more than they should have, and yeah, that was the problem. That was the the thing that cost them the round. It was a costly mistake, I should
That'll
say,
work.
because you shouldn't. If you are Team Watch Your Flank, you shouldn't be feeding such round victories to
Get out of
SDE
my
if you
way.
want to get the map number one into your hands.
Well, it was a commendable act by RX100 to throw his grenade inside the TP and taking, half the life of Rogue itself. Like,
Yeah, that's true. RX100 is going to be playing with the just outside showers, and he hears Rogue dashing in towards U-Haul with his knives out. Will he be able to make sure that he cleans up the ones who are holding the side? He's still going to be playing this really, really slow. The defenders have an idea of him holding outside U-Haul. I thought RX100 would be able to see Rogue, but I don't know what happened there. Rogue is going to be pushing further. Will he be able to find Mob? He sees Mob. He spots him.
No
Goes
charge
for
zone.
the kill, but there's one right behind him. Naruto will be getting the kill on Rogue. Striker with another aftershock kill on to Cold Heart.
I think they're going to shift to B because B is less.
Populated, yeah. So it's but I don't think so. I mean, they are equally split up, but there is gonna be an almost instantaneous rotate back towards the side. There is gonna be yeah, I think this is gonna be a post plan situation coming into the favor of Watch Your Flank. But let's see what's gonna happen.
Is really
Naruto
low
loses.
right now.
30 seconds
Yeah, he
left.
loses a lot of his HP. Oh,
One
Alexander
enemy
with that
remaining.
showstopper
Spike
eliminating
down B.
two, but unfortunate enough. I mean, fortunately, that was the thing that they needed to get this round back into their hands. That showstopper was the changer. It
Extremely
was
good.
the game changer.
It was extremely good. He just barged inside the site, not caring about his thing, and he just,
I got enough time
showstormed
to
the
go into the
place,
astral form.
taking 2 picks indeed. I think, but it was a really good save round by the other team.
I mean, to be honest, STE are bringing up their game. What we thought initially in the first half that they didn't have that initial
Let's see
momentum
now.
is slowly coming back into the favor of STE. RX100 is able to get back his skills that he usually gets. He's able to get back those impact frags that he always gets for his team. And I think it's all coming back into the favor of SCE. And Watch Your Flag has to make sure that they don't let RX100 go into his prime form. And there comes Striker with ultimate. He's going to be claiming mob for his own. He's going to be pushing right into the smokes. And yeah, he sees the he's going to be taking down RX100. The race goes down. And just like that, Watch Your Flank have eliminated 3 members of the defensive team. They're going to be going for a post-plan situation. People is going to be swinging with Yorin, getting the kill on towards the striker. They have an Odin in their hand. That's going to be pretty problematic. The attackers have to watch for it. Fetoxy with the Odin of his own, getting the kill onto Cold Heart. And yeah, Justice Bieber will be put down by L Dreams. What a beautiful shot there. And Watch Your Flank will be able to claim this one round onto their favor.
This round was actually initiated by an initiator named Striker. That was actually a really good ult of his that, opened up the whole space for him. Taking the first pick of the Sova and then, pushing it to the side and helping his team rock. Indeed.
I mean, to be honest, with the distraction that his teammates provide, he was able to get that the refract kill on towards RX100 and pushing it towards a post-plan situation that Watch Your Flank were able to capitalize on.
Toxie trying to push with an Odin.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed this. STE are going to be into that economic round because they don't have such much economy into their favor.
And we can see
Which means
Alexander with
that
a judge. That's
yeah, I mean,
in
Alexander does
Uka.
have the judge, and we see Justice Beaver and Mob with the Spectres, but it's still gonna be a half by round for Team STE, I should say. Not even half by, but at least they have some things to rely on as Alexander goes for the judge kill on the Fate Toxie. There comes the nade. That's gonna be pushing back the push on towards Zuka momentarily. He gets that nade kill onto El Reeves. Wow,
Yeah,
that was pretty
Judge
impressive.
is actually a detrimental gun. It can easily take up side.
Oh, Jed with that updraft at the crucial point, which made Mob miss his aim, and Striker will be able to clean things up. What a beautiful queen there by the Jed. Rogue was updrafted at the right time.
Yeah,
Justice
that
Beaver with the ultimate kill onto Striker.
was actually a nice presence of mind by the Jet.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, unfortunate for Ty. Cold Heart was right behind
Last
him.
player
He didn't
standing.
watch the angle. Rogue will take down Justice Beaver, but Cold Heart will make sure that Rogue goes down, and this one comes into the favor of Team STE. This is going to be, I guess, a nail-biting matchup between both of these teams. What initially looked like Watch Your Frank is going to be on the dominant side. Now STE are able to bring back their lost momentum, make sure that they don't go down so easily, and that's what I like from a team.
Like I always say, Bayern is a defenders. Nah. The team which performs better in defending side always wins the game.
I think I have to accept to what you say because that has been what's happening in this matchup because both of these teams were able to get all those necessary victories in their defensive half more than their attacking half. So
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be the defender-sided match in this particular best of three. So let's see what's gonna happen. There comes the flash striker. Will be going for the initiation towards the side. But there comes the Hunter's Fury. That's going to be making sure that the ultimate orb is not going to be claimed so easily, but I think it's already claimed. So whatsoever, the knives are out for the Jet. Rogue is going to be dashing it towards the side. There is the Odin. The chamber with the Odin is going to be watching the entry from Showers. That's going to be pretty problematic if Toxie doesn't look towards his right.
I think right now Striker is gonna use his ult to clear the side still.
Yeah, I think that's what I guess too, because they have to go for it. There comes the ultimate. There comes the. You're right. Why wouldn't you check your right? Striker unfortunately bites the dust. With the Odin, we'll be getting the second one, and he almost instantaneously teleports back to safety. Alexander claims one
Last
onto
player
his side,
standing.
and Mob gets one onto Rogue. Will we be seeing another flawless round coming into the favor of Team STE? Alexander pushing aggressively and making sure that this is gonna be another flawless round for SPE, and we are finally all tied up with points.
All tied up with points. And there goes the timeout for Team Watcher Fly.
Yeah, Striker has initiated the timeout, and I think this is the time when they have to step back and rethink their strategies, rethink what's going
Yeah.
wrong, where are they going wrong, because they seem to have almost a flawless game sense in the first half, but this time around they weren't able to pull much rounds out of STE's hand. And so let's see what we are going to be seeing right outside this timeouts, because I've seen a lot of matches when usually a timeout is called and the team that is coming out of the timeout usually performs well almost instantaneously.
I think
Probably
they're trying
it's
to
like
stop the momentum of the other team. They're trying to stop the momentum of STE. Like they're going absolutely crazy on defense. They're not letting them plan the spike itself, and that's actually the reason why they took a timeout. I guess they're trying to think about new strategies to enter into the side. The basic default plans and all are not working out. I think they have to change the strategies.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, delaying the momentum for the team is always one of a good strategies that all pro teams will be utilizing. But as we speak, the timeout has been lifted, and we are going to be 10 seconds left forward towards the 21st round of this match, and this is going really, really close. I'm not able to say which one of these teams will be coming out on top of the other one.
You want to
I think
play? Let's
Rogue
play.
is gonna dash inside U-Haul right now with the judge. A detrimental weapon indeed for close range attack.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Alexander would be expecting it because it's going to be something that he
Like
always
it
does.
was-
But unfortunately, he gets taken down because he misses his shot on towards Rogue, and Rogue is going to be punishing him. He claims to Phantom that was once Alexander's L Dreams will be getting the kill onto Cold Heart, and just like that, the attacking team will be gaining the
Out
guns
of
which
attack,
they,
spike
which some of the
planted.
teams didn't have. The spike has been planted. It's going to be a 5v3 situation. Justice
We
Beaver
do not
Mob
know
are
Naruto's
going to be coming
position
back.
till now.
Yeah, I think that's going to be given out with that swing by
You are
Striker, and
divided.
his position is given out. There comes the divide of Astra. I think it's the offensive
I
Astra
think
with
Taking
the
that
ability.
I think it's actually a good Astra wall. You know why? Because the other team is playing a safe round, a light buy round, and they don't want to take picks because they do not have guns.
Yeah, that's completely true. Justice Beaver is going to be going on to the other side of the
Player
wall, and
standing.
Rogue will be getting him down. L Dreams with a kill on Naruto. It's all up to the Sova of Mob. Who's going to get spotted? Who's going to get taken down by the Hunter? The ability which he also has or possesses is the one that's going to be eliminating his life. And after the score tie, it's going to be Team Watching Plan with that 1 point lead. Will they be able to carry forward this momentum into the next 2 rounds, or probably even till when they win this matchup?
Yep, indeed. I think Judge, even the elemental weapon, it started with the Judge and they won the round. The Rogue pushing inside the U-Haul and taking a crucial pick of
Focus now.
RX100.
Eyes off.
And then, switching the guns to and Phantom was a really good play by him.
Yeah, absolutely. So there comes the Odin for Fatoxy this time. The Odin has been utilized by both of these teams, I should say. And I think there are a lot of perks of using a Odin properly. But yeah, it still has its disadvantages and the advantages of its own. But let's see what's going to happen and how things are going to undergo 22nd round.
I think it's going to be a deep push.
Yeah, I think the B side has been committed by what's the plan. There comes the trade. RX100 onto Striker. Tie with the refract. It's going to be a 4v4. The plan goes down. Rogue is badly at a low HP. Naruto through the smoke getting the kill onto Tai. The attackers are at a really bad situation. They are at a to disadvantage, and there comes Reina with the ultimate, which means that she could get healed after she gets a kill. They have to make sure that they won't be doing any such mistakes. And there comes the opponent Astra with the World Divide, which means that this is going to be problematic for the attacking team. L Dreams will be shutting down Naruto, who got the on towards Rogue, and Justice Beaver with the kill onto L Dreams, and Cold Heart shutting down Fate.
Really good
the
retake.
last man of the round.
STE indeed. It was a really good retake by STE. They just waited for Sova's dart to reveal the side and push them onto the side, whereas Cold Heart with his blind indeed blinded the opponent teams, and a really good retake by them indeed.
Yeah, very well played, and we are back. We are back onto a score tie between both these teams, 11-11. So, in order to win the map number 1, either one of these teams have to consecutively win both the rounds, or else we are going to be going into an overtime situation, and that's going to be something that going to be very daunting if you're going to be playing a best of 3. You have to make sure that that doesn't happen. If you want to make sure that your team players are crisp, their reflexes are crisp, and their thinking are crisp.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's the final, and it's a nail-biting one indeed.
Yeah, that is true. So I give it to you. I mean, yeah, it's always advantageous to have a finals where it's ultimate push off till it can go. There comes the Odin spray on towards Uka. Rogue will be taking down Chambers bots, and almost all the utilities that has been dropped in towards side B. What initially looks like a side B take by Team What's Your Flank has now, I think, is going to be shifted as they're going to be rotating back towards side A.
Naruto knows the position of Striker, and he instantly flashes the place.
Yeah, he goes for the flash and he goes for the swing, claiming the kill on towards Mob. There comes the smoke. Justice Beaver with a kill onto Rogue, who wanted to make sure that he would be able to get a kill when they go for the rotate, but unfortunately, he gets taken down. The nades are going to be making sure that Naruto loses a bit of his HP, and yes, he does. And I think he doesn't see Striker, but he's going to be concussed any second now. Striker will be making sure that he's going to be playing this post plan really, really well. He will be holding you all, but unfortunate enough for him, he was pushed from 3 angles. And there comes the shot by RX100 Naruto with a kill on his Striker, and just like that, the tides have turned into the favor of Team STE, who have managed to win this one round, which means that they are going to be put in a match point advantage, and if they're able to get this one into their hands, it means that they will be taking map number 1 into their favor. Closing up.
STE just playing retakes so beautifully. They just waited for the team to come and they played it so beautifully. Proper calls at proper times by the Naruto. He didn't push to take the pick of the Striker when Mob died, but he stayed back and waited for the team, and they played retake. absolutely wonderfully.
I mean, to
RX100
be
catching
honest,
it.
I think you still remember me saying that RX100 having popped off after the first half as he was the bottom of the table. But look at him now; he has 21 kills and he's the one on top of the board for his team. He has really proven to be a really good part for his team on the second half of this final matchup. So let's see what's going to happen. Here comes the concussion. Will he be pushed? Justice Beaver will be taking down the Outrun. He does have the Odin in his hand. He does have the abilities, the sniper in his hand. That's going to be pretty problematic here. If he is able to get a kill on the Paytalk, he goes for the spray. But unfortunately, coming out of it, L Dreams with a kill on towards the attackers. The attackers have lost 3 men. It's all up to Astro and Chamber now. And just like that, Watch Your Flank are going to be losing their confidence. They're going to be beaten by Mob. Will be getting one. Will be getting the second. We will be getting the spray transfer on
Defenders
towards
win.
Paytalk. And just like that, a comeback victory for Team
SPE.
SDE. What a play there. A 13-11. They were down 4 rounds in the first half and went towards second one where RX100 amped up his game. He was there for his team, getting those necessary impact frags. And yeah, each and every member of his team was there to support him, and they were able to play those retakes very well. And which made sure that they will take map number one into their hands because indeed it is the map that they chose.
RX100 being from the bottom right now, being the top scorer for the team indeed, and
I
match
think
MVP.
he is the top scorer of the match, even. So that was pretty an impressive feat coming in from RX100. But however, we still have 2 more matches on in our hands. If SPE are able to win the second map, which is Assassin, it means that it's going to be curtains down for Watchy Flank. But if Watchy Flank are going to be able to wanting to have an opportunity to win the finals, they have to make sure that they don't slip up in Ascent, and they have to make
Yeah.
sure that they move it towards a decider map, which is split and in order to get that final match victory and winning Chibi Esports Valorant Community Tournament. So we will be back with you guys in a few minutes with the second map that is Asin. So until then, it's Rocky and Sid K signing off.
Yep. Signing off.
Yeah, so welcome back, guys. This is gonna be map number 2 in Ascent, the map that has been chosen by Watch Your Flank, who weren't able to get map number 1 into their hands. Well played by STE in the previous one. Kudos to RX100, whose comeback was crucial for his team to get that bind victory towards his team. And we are gonna be moving on towards the second map, which is Ascent. I should say that Ascent is one of my I should say that Ascent is my favorite map in Valorant because it is always so simplistic, it's colorful, it's bright, it's joyous
Yeah,
and whatnot, and it's very simple.
I think Ascent was the first map introduced by Valorant itself, so I think that will be the most loved map indeed. So looking into the SG's pick, we have RX100 with Jet and Cold Heart going as usual with Reyna, whereas for the Watch Your Flank, we have Rogue going in as Jet, and I think there's only one duelist for the other team. Whereas
Yeah,
we
the
can
other
see
team
the
only
three.
will only be having one duelist. Yeah, I mean, both of these teams will be like they didn't actually change much on the roles wise, but the agents have been switched up a lot.
Yeah,
Fitoxi will be picking up Sage, which means that he will be able to bring down his low HP mates back to full health, or at least a little bit of his HP. But
Need a
let's see
drop.
what's gonna happen in the second map, which is Ascent,
Need a
and
drop.
anything could go anywhere if Team STE are able to get this one into their hands too. It means that they are going to be emerging
drop.
as the
Thanks.
victors of Chibi Esports Valorant Community Tournament. Or if Watch Your Flank decide to not let it go off so easily, we are going to be moving towards the third map, which is the Decider in Split.
I can see a switch up between the initiator role by Striker R2 and Controller, whereas Eldream has been changed from and Controller to Sentinel. I think that's going to be an interesting tie-up right now. Whereas tie being as usual.
Yeah, that is
So
completely true.
RX100 going into flank as soon as possible.
Oh, that pull is going to be very, very problematic for the attackers who wanted to take control of the side. A brilliantly placed astral projection there. But let's see what's going to happen. No man goes down just yet. Ash Striker will be getting the kill on towards Mob. It's a 4v4. My apologies on the dash one. L Dreams will be getting the kill on to Justice Beaver. Striker finds one for himself onto Cold Heart.
One enemy remaining.
He goes for the third kill of the round on towards Naruto, and the first round has been taken comfortably in the
Goodbye.
favor of Team Watch Your Flank.
What's your plan? And actually, that was really good, thing. Striker are taking 3 crucial picks, whereas Dream Trap
Right there.
kept RX100 from flanking them. Indeed, a good
Right there.
matchup.
Right there.
I mean, a really good start for the second map, and just like how in the first one, Watch Your Flank, the first map, Watch Your Flank were able to get the first pistol round
Right there.
victory. It's going to be history repeating itself even in the second one because they were able to get the first pistol round victory into their hand. And there comes the up by the Rogue, and RX100 is going to be aggressively pushing out of A side. And he's going to be putting down the Cypher into a bit of low HP, but unfortunately he doesn't lose this. Fortunate enough for him, he doesn't lose much of his HP.
Rogue trying to push through market. I think they're trying to take market control as much as possible.
Oh, the ADS by Rogue. I think
Spike
this
down,
range
B.
right now, as of now, Spectre does need to be ADS, but I don't know what happened there. Tie with 2 kills onto Cold Heart and onto Mob. Make sure that there are only 2 members of the defensive team alive. Fetoxy going for the plan,
Spike
and there's going to be a
Player
Here comes
standing.
this shoddy, but Rogue will be putting Justice Beaver down, making sure that Watch Your Flank will be getting the second round victory into their hands too, and moving forward towards the economic bonus, the bonus round forward to the third one.
I think in the Asian map, the team which has the mid control most has the better advantage of winning that round itself. Because mid is a place where you need to, have your eyes focused on instead of, watching B side. If you get the B, if you get the mid control, you can easily take B side, and that's gonna be a problem for Chamber indeed.
Yeah, completely true. Mid is the crucial and an essential part of Ascent itself, because we could see a lot of teams scrambling for the control over it. But we also see some teams who completely negate mid and they either rush B or rush A. But as we are speaking, Striker opens things up, and Naruto
Spike
and
down,
Justice
mid.
Beaver will be getting the refrag on towards Rogue and Striker. And just like that, Watch Your Flank have lost 2 men this time around, and it's Team STE with a numbers advantage on their hand. Pitoxy is going to be coming out of B. And he's going to be meeting with Sova, his teammate, in towards mid. As Sova will be the one who has the spike in his hand. Tai with the Spectre in his hand is going to be going slowly backwards towards his teammate, and he gets spotted by RX100, who I think unfortunately missed his head, or probably got diverted by seeing the Sage, who was also there to watch his back. RX100 will be getting Fate Talk to check his right, but there comes the dash, there comes the smoke. RX100 is really low on HP on 3, but the numbers advantage is going to be on their side, as Watch Your Flank have lost 3 of their men.
FC trying to play as
Taking that back.
safe as possible and not pushing into the side. Naruto knows the position of Eldream, and
30 seconds left.
Oh, L Dreams with that martial shots on towards hook, towards heaven, and but be getting much out of it, as Naruto will be shutting him down, and it's all up to Tai, but he gets put down by Cold Heart. What a round coming in favor of Team SPE. They were able to get this one, and this time around they were able to make sure that Watch Your Flank don't get that momentum. But unfortunate enough for them, they still have that economy to still buy the Vandals and the Phantoms, except
BYB
for
fam.
Mob, I
So it's
suppose, because
Astro
he
to do
always
them
invested.
Astro
He already
Guardian
invested
things
on
I
a
do.
heavy shield in the. Oh no, he still has. My
He still
apologies
has.
on that
Right
one.
there.
I think Better Gun won the round. Spectre
Yeah.
couldn't be a match of Phantom, and they took easy picks in mid itself.
Yeah, Cold Dart, I think, is going to be going for the aggressive peak outside of site. They will be able to get one. He gets spotted by the Owl Drone, and he's going to be playing this a little bit like, safer. The Owl Drone goes down. Rogue is going to be the one who is waiting to push alongside with the team. The hook, the heaven is going to be smoked out, but the entry is also smoked out by the opponent. Astra. So let's see what's going to happen, as Watch Your Flank is going to be waiting for the opportunity to strike. As you could see, STE has completely left side B. They have completely left control over side B, but unfortunate enough, there is not any rotate as of now coming in from Watch Your Flank.
I have to stop you right there. They haven't left. Chamber's ability, he has kept his alarm bot and trap over there. As soon as someone, passes by, they'll know that the team
I mean,
hasn't.
yeah, that is completely true. They still have information forward to the entry, but they won't be having enough time. But as we were speaking, Astro and Chamber are going to be making their way towards B side because they are worried. But I think Watch Your Flank are playing this a little bit smart. They're playing mind games with STE, making them believe that they're going for a flank and almost instantaneously shifting 2 people off side. That's what they exactly did. RX100 will be getting the kill on the Fit Toxic. Tai gets the refrag, and just like that, it's a 4v4. There comes the Shock Dart. That's going to be taking a little bit HP from Naruto, and Naruto is going to be taken down. I believe he will take down. No, Rogue will be shutting him down. This is going to be a 4v3 and a post-plan situation favoring Watch Your Flank. There comes the engagement. Cold Heart eliminating Striker. Justice Beaver finding one to Rogue. Tai with the kill on the Cold Heart. Tai with the third kill of the round to Justice Beaver. And Eldream is finally shutting things down onto Mob.
Tai with a really crucial round over there. His spray transfer was really good, on point, taking up 2 picks at that moment. As soon as Rogue died, he stepped up and he took the pick. Whereas Eldream had a comfortable place in A main. He could have stayed there and won the round. So, indeed, a really good round by them. They shifted their position as much as they could. Mostly they were going on mid for most of the rounds, but as soon as, they lost one of the rounds over there, they just shifted their strategy and went directly to A, whereas they kept Eldream for the flank, distracting them to B side, and then, they pushed in late A side. A really good strategy indeed. Naruto trying to play in forward, trying to take a pick, one-way smoke.
Yeah, he has that walk, but it's gonna get taken down, and Rogue will punish Naruto for going with that super aggressive play. But Alexander with this, he's gonna be with the Spectre, will be getting the head on towards Rogue, which means
Actually,
that
a really good trade by them. As soon as Naruto died, he went and he took the peak of trying to take the
yeah, it was a good
trying to take the
refrag coming
duelist indeed.
into the favor of Team SPE. That's
Yeah,
absolutely right. And
a
Cold
nice.
Heart will be eliminating L Dreams, and the attackers have lost two of their men, and it's going to be a 3v4 situation. As of now, the numbers advantage are tipping towards STE. But however, STE are in an eco round, which means they don't have the necessary guns that could go for potential clutch plays. But it could still happen. Watch your flank have equipped themselves with the Vandals, which means that they will be able to get those crucial one-tap headshots, which is actually
30 seconds
necessary in a
left.
game like Valorant.
Down.
Oh,
Ooh,
Justice
Spike
B will be
down B.
putting Tide down, making it even more problematic for the attacking team. I don't know what's happening with the crosshair there, and I think there is a bit of a, I don't know what's happening, but whatsoever. 13 seconds remaining. They have to commit towards
10
one side, but I don't
seconds
think they have the time enough to go for the plan. I think they're going to be saving their guns, and I think that is one thing that they should be doing because they don't have enough time to go for or commit a side. It's better to save their economy or whatever is left of it.
Yep, I think that's really good.
Player
Oh
standing.
no, Striker gets 2 kills out to Alexander and Justice Beaver. Why would they do that? I mean, I don't think they expected him to be holding that angle. Both of them gets taken down, and I think their economy is also gonna get put down even worse. But let's see what's gonna happen. What your flank were able to not secure that round, but came up getting 2 exit frags onto Team SCE.
I think those exit frag didn't have much of value because they were already playing in light ban and they knew that they had to have economy for the next round itself. So I think they wanted to reduce the economy of the other team. Watch your flank's economy, but let's see what goes on.
I mean, to be honest, STE will be able to get their hands on to the Vandals and Phantoms. So this time around, they will be having the upper edge against what you
I
flank.
think
And
they're
what looks
pushing
like
short.
it.
A shot.
Yeah.
3. The battle of 3. Ooh, a nice pick by Rogue. I think Justice Beaver is gonna get flanked.
Yeah, that's what's going to be happening. But Justice Beaver with that peak at the right time, eliminating Rogue and Mob getting the counter striker. Tai finds one for himself on Justice Beaver. They come to engagement, but Mob gets taken down. Ooh, that song is really nice. But whatsoever, Fitoxy with that final kill of the round and Watch Your Flank will be able to secure it once again.
Once again, indeed. I think it's really good. Watch Your Flank is playing really smart, even though they do not have any flash agents or something like that. They do not have an initiator who can flash like Sky or Breach, and they do not have a duelist who can, flash the side itself. But, they're playing it very coordinately while they're attacking. As soon as the Astra smoke comes up, Rogue is dashing inside, whereas Sky is revealing the site, creating a sense of fear among the defenders who are playing inside the side itself. A really good play by them itself.
Yeah, that's true. Both of the information cards were meeting halfway as Rogue will be eliminating his counterpart Jet of his opponent team. RX100 gets taken down, and there comes the push from Rogue on towards the side. He's going to be taking the ultimate point, the ultimate or Cold Heart, and L Dreams are going to be going for the engagement, but no one is going to be coming down after that.
L Dream trying to, show his presence in A, whereas I think after going to take the pick. Oh my god, that was a really good pick by.
And he gets healed. That's one beautiful thing of having a Jet having a Sage in your team. And Cypher has gone for his ultimate, uploading the necessary vital information of the whereabouts of his enemies, and Mob is going to get trapped in B back. That's going to be pretty problematic. 3 men are going to be him simultaneously. Tai will be spotting him, will be taking him down, and it's all up to Cold Heart. He does have the ability. With this ability, Reina does have a chance to plus things up, but will she pop it off, or will she be saving it for another round? She's down to really low HP. She is only 53. Those wall bangs brought it down to really bad HP. She is gonna be facing Tai any second now. Goes for a face check. Yeah, he goes for a face check, and he saw Cold Heart coming downstairs. And yeah, let's see what's gonna be happening there. He sees the Cypher Spitfire, and he's gonna get wall banged pretty badly. And El Dream will be delivering the final kill onto Cold Heart with my favorite skin in the game, that being the Ion Phantom. Yeah.
On the Iron Phantom. I think Prime Phantom is the best Phantom. I mean, like each opinion depends upon their own,
Yeah, I know.
choice of play.
Everyone has their opinion, but yeah, that's completely true. Prime is also one of like the one of the best looking skins that Valorant has to offer. But
Yeah.
I always had Ion. Ion always had as a sweet spot in my heart whatsoever,
Oh,
and it always doesn't stop like impressing me. So
Right
yeah,
there.
Watch Your Flank have successful in placing a 3-point lead against STE, just like how they were able to maintain a round gap with STE in the previous map being bind. But let's see what's going to happen this time around. Will they be able to maintain this further and push it to a map number 3? Or just like what happened in
You want
Bind,
to
is it going to be a
fight it?
comeback quickly
You
coming
will
in
not
for
kill
STE?
my
And
honor.
Fitopti will be
ooh, a
reviving Grove.
revive. I think that
Here comes few of the transfer shots through the smoke, but no one
Sage
is
being
going
the
to be
best killer
going
indeed.
down. Yeah, that's completely
Who?
true. Alexander will be finding one onto Striker. What a headshot! That was a really clean one at the end of it. But yeah, the divide ability is gonna go down, and I think Watch Your Flank are gonna be making a rotate back towards side B, or maybe fake a rotate and come back towards side A. Yes, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be slowly sneaking back inside side A. But I think this time around, STE won't be making a mistake of completely shuffling their team towards side B, as RX100 is
600.
going to be in hell. He's going to be waiting to hear any audio that Watchy Flank is going to be going for. I think he hears it. I think he hears
30
it with the
seconds
jet
left.
dash into its side. She is going to be near
No
Jen,
charge
and
left.
he's going to be pushing any second now. RX100 with the third kill onto Rogue. He gets put down by Tai, and it's a 3v3.
Ooh, that was a really good
Down A.
hunter call
One
by
enemy
Bob.
This
remaining.
kill was very vital. Naruto with a kill onto L Dreams, putting the Tai, the Sova, the enemy Sova, as the only man alone. He does have the Hunter's Fury, but he has to go up against the likes of two people. So if he pops his Hunter's Fury, either one of the opponents are going to be pushing him because he is vulnerable. The Owl Drone will be spotting him in
His
hell.
position.
He's going to get pushed, but unfortunately, what a peek at the right time with both of these people. They were able to refrag him, and Team STE will be able to take this one into their favor.
Soa being a really good initiator, he can know the position of any enemy with his. A good Soa indeed knows how to play his cards at the right time. He uses Owl, not trying to push blindly, but knowing the position indeed, and then Naruto playing on his calls and pushing in as soon as he starts picking him. A really good play by Mob indeed. His Hunter's Fury was an really good Hunter's Fury, taking in the Sage out. Whereas after that, it was only 1v1. 1 versus
I am
2.
with you. We are strong. That'll work.
Naruto pushing inside the side.
Need that back.
You can see Rogue trying to take control of mid. Whereas Naruto holding mid pretty nicely. Ooh, Rogue takes a nice pick in mid, and then we have RX100. Oh my god, 2 picks at a time. A really good one indeed. So it's 5 versus 3 right now. Mob playing inside the site as usual.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2-1 for Team STE, and
Rogue
that's gonna be 3
on
as
top.
Rogue getting the third kill onto Naruto. What a good shot he has maintained
He
to get 3
actually
kills in this
pushed
round.
mid and he took the control. Really good. Really good play by him.
Yeah, that is pretty impressive, as Tai is gonna be going for the plant.
They do
Spike
not
planted.
know the
Sova.
position. They do not know
Yeah, the
position.
enemy Sova is
player
right
standing.
inside B back, but he gets taken down. But unfortunate enough for him, Justice Beaver is going to be the last man standing for Team STE. I think it's safe to say that this round has comfortably fallen into the hands of Watch Your Flank yet again, who have maintained to maintain the lead of 3 points.
I think it was a really good play by Rogue indeed. He took the mid control fantastically, beautifully. He went in, he took Reina's pick, and then taking pick of RX100, and then again taking the pick of the controller, giving them the whole map control itself, a B side itself. A really good play by them indeed.
Yeah, absolutely true. So 9 rounds down, and we could see that Watch Your Flank have comfortably maintained a 3-round lead against Team SE. This is actually so identical to how they played Bind. But let's see how this Ascent is going to go ahead, as Eldreams is going to be spotted by Cold Heart, but unfortunately Cold Heart doesn't have the important gun to go for, the necessary gun to go for that engagement. Justice Beaver, as I was speaking, goes for the sniper kill. I think it's safe to say that Justice Beaver has claimed a lot of kills with his ability sniper more than any other guns.
I think that's what makes
Spike
Chamber apart.
down mid.
The best initiative.
There
Uh,
is the second
Player
kill for
standing.
him with the ability RX100 with a kill on a striker, leaving only the Cypher alone for what he's flanked. And I think it's safe to say that's going to be a thrifty round. And yes, it is as RX100 close things up with the final kill onto Dreams. And just like that, STE have won their eco round. Who say? I mean, if there is anyone who's watching this matchup, and if you wonder that an eco round or a low buy round cannot be won, it's not that way. Valorant doesn't work that way. If you still have precise gun game and if you still have good strategy up your sleeves, you will be able to outwit your opponents, and that's
and I can
what.
say Chamber is the king of eco rounds. His abilities are too good in eco rounds. When he has his op, it's a fast. It's a marshal with an ops power.
Yeah, that is completely true. And the location has been revealed as Striker will be going back towards his teammate, and he's going to be waiting things out. It's going to be a three-man split on towards B side. But what looks like is going to be an initiative on towards B, because it's been a while since Watcher Flank had committed towards a B side. But I think it is problematic for him to do so, because they have the Astra Stars placed there. They have the ability. Why would he show your back? L Dreams gets taken down. He gets punished. Cold Hard with a kill on towards Rogue. What a clean headshot. Cold Hard, the second on the strike with a
Gold
third one onto
being
Ty.
a menace right now in 3. He just took 3 picks over there,
Yeah, that is completely true. He has proven to be a menace for the opponents as he claimed 3 kills, 3 heads for his own. And he's going for the peak, but Mob is going to be the one to put him down. And STE are going to be getting
Last
this one
round
back
in the
back
half.
to their favor. And just like that, we are at the last round of the first half, and we are at a 6-5. And if STE are able to get this one, then the score is all going to be tied up.
Tied up, indeed. And it's actually going very intensively. Each match is not going, favored on the other side itself. Both the teams are putting up fight, a really good fight indeed.
Right here.
Yeah, the last one of the first half is underway. There comes both of the information darts, and we could see there is a few of abilities for both of these teams. Their ultimates have the potential to take control of the side. We could see the Hunter's Fury, we could see Jet with her blades, Alexander opening things up with the kill on the Fatoxy. And just like that, Watch Your Flank have lost their stage, a potential. The only hero of the team, Mob with the Odin getting the kill on to Titan. That was pretty clean for him. Justice Beaver with the offensive shot onto a striker. Naruto ending things up for Rogue, leaving the Cypher all alone. LB won't be giving a flawless victory for STE as of now. But he's going to be pushed from multiple sides, and he can take it down right there. Leaving, that's putting an end to the first half of the second map being a sense.
Switching sides.
And it's all tied up.
A very intense half indeed. It was really good half. Not gonna lie. Each team played up with their own strategies. On the first 2 rounds, indeed, Watch Your Flank tried taking up the mid control, and they were successful in it. And then, ST stepped up the game and stopped the mid being abused. And right now, and then, they started, stopping the momentum of Watch Your Flank to get straight wins indeed.
Right there.
I
The
should
last
be accepting with that. And this time it's going to be STE with the offensive, as Watch Your Flank are going to be putting themselves into the shoes of the defenders. In a map like, as in, I don't know exactly how do you call it, an attacker-sided or a defender-sided map, but it could actually fall into the hands of either one of those sides, but it's all up to the strategies and the utilities that you dump in order to take control of the side. There comes RX100. He's going to be finding Fatoxy. Fatoxy gets put down. RX100 is at a really low HP whatsoever, and he sees the Rogue and Cold Heart will be the one to deliver the killing blow. And it's going to be a 5v3 post-plant situation, heavily favoring Team STE.
RX100 being a menace right now. He just didn't care about the wall. He just broke in the wall, dashed inside to the first pick of stage, and giving the side to them.
Yeah,
Eldrin
will be getting the kill onto
Scanning ahead.
Eldrin took the pick and tried getting the pick under And
Without a start,
Yeah, he was in L when he
vision.
killed RX100, and it's going to be a 3v3. He's going to be going. He gets pulled in hard, but Mob will be getting the kill onto his side. As Striker getting the kill
One
onto
enemy
Justice.
remaining.
And just
Last
like
player
that, this
standing.
round is going to be going into the favor of the attacking team. What a round has it been. STE were able to come out on top of it.
yeah, I think if they executed the retake a little bit earlier, I think they would have taken the time. But by the time RX100 being a menace, he just pushed inside the side really fast, and he didn't give them the time to think itself. And planning it too fast had the opportunity of getting the round in their favor.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And we're going to be witnessing a 1-point lead coming into the favor of STE. They were able to win the pistol round of their second half of the map. And let's see if they're able to take advantage of the Spectre round, and will they be able to dominate Team Watch Your Flank. But Rogue does have that Marshall in his hand. That's going to be pretty interesting to see how he utilizes it.
The position of Eldream.
Yeah, and there comes the flash. There comes the aggression on towards side B. And just like that, they have taken control. Alexander is going to be pushing back. And Justice Beaver, we don't want to getting the kill on towards LP. The door is going to get closed as Justice Beaver goes for the plant, making it a 5v4 post-plant situation yet again for Team Watch Your Flank.
Yep. I think R100's ferocity to enter the side isn't to be messed with.
Oh, Alexander with 2 kills onto Pitoxy, and Ty, how efficient as
One
he
enemy
has
remaining.
been. Mob with a kill onto Rogue. Is this going to be a flawless round yet again for of Striker, who gets spotted, and will she be taken down? Yes, and it's in a flawless fashion as Naruto will be taking down Striker. And yeah, just like that, they were able to win the Spectre round, which means that they're going to be having that bonus into their favor.
A 2-point lead. SPE.
I should play some Astro Stars in this reality.
I think if they have to,
Right
win the defensive round, I think they have to stop the menace RX100 and Cold Heart. Insane duo indeed.
It has been proven to be an insane duo, and yeah, we are going to be ongoing with the next round, and let's see what it looks like a mid and an A push as of now, but I think that Team STE are going to be overcommitting towards Catwalk, and they have 4 men walking down towards it, and they're going to be taking control any second now. He's going to be flashing off guarded, and there comes the kill on towards the road. He dashes, but unfortunately he dashes onto a wall. Fetok is getting the wall bang onto Justin Bieber. No, unfortunate for Striker as Naruto picks him down.
One enemy remaining.
Petoxy, and it's all up to the Cypher yet again. He is put in a 1v2 after he gets the kill onto Cold Heart, but it's a post-plant situation. Can Cypher go for the clutch play? Will he be able to get this round back into the favor of Team Watch Your Flank?
They're playing A main. I think it's going to be really difficult for Eldreams to take picks of Naruto. He has to either push the side to take picks. They know the position.
Bolt is going to be giving away the position for L3. There comes the cage, but unfortunately they know where they have gone for the plan. But Naruto is going to be pushing into his smoke. Why did he do that? But whatsoever, it doesn't matter now because STE were able to secure that round into their favor, making sure that they're going to be distancing themselves 3 rounds away from Team Watch Your Flank.
They just took the bonus round, a nice round indeed by STE, playing it really smart. As you can see, they're trying to push B main right now, STE.
Yeah, that is completely true. But unfortunately for Watch Your Flank, they are in an economy buy. I'm sorry for interrupting you in midway.
Yeah, Jet is trying to take mid threat. Oh my god, why did he push it that way?
Yeah, I mean, Justice Beaver will be getting the kill on towards Cypher. I think Watch Your Flank are trying to play this a little bit aggressive to catch them off guard, but unfortunate for them, it's not working. RX100 will be getting the kill on to Fetoxy, but he gets taken down by Striker. What a clean one tap with the Sheriff.
It's 3v3 right now. Anything could happen right now. They
I
have
mean, to be
guns.
honest, it is a 3v3, and Striker and Rogue have managed to get guns of their own. Rogue gets to take, I mean, puts the gun into the hands of Ty, and there comes the pull. Cold Heart is going to get concussed, and let's see what's going to be happening. A 3v3. There comes the ultimate from Astra. That's going to be pretty detrimental as she is going to be walling off B back. All three members are going to be pushing from the same side. Cold Heart will take down Rogue. Ty is still there for his team. He could see that Cold Heart is behind stack. And Ty will be taking down Justice Beaver. Cold Heart will be taking down Ty. This is going to be a 1v1. Who is it going to be favoring? This is going to be Cold Heart or Striker. Unfortunately, it's going to be, sorry, my apologies, Naruto, who's going to be coming out on top of that engagement.
ST going in a really good momentum right now.
Yeah, I think STE have found that necessary, the push that they need to get this victory into their hand. Watch Your Flank have to step up their game. They have to make sure that they won't be able to slip this up for the minor mistakes that they are doing. But this time around, I'm going to be pretty worried because Rogue has claimed that operator for himself.
Yeah, but they're pushing the wrong side. They're pushing A side, whereas he being in B side. It's going to be detrimental for him, while retaking op isn't the best weapon in any case scenario.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's actually right. For a retake, op won't be much greatly as forward to be anchoring down the side. But let's see what be happening as side A seems to be overly flooded with the defensive team.
Yeah. Arsenal trying to take it pick in mid.
Nail.
Not
Blocking sight.
Alexander took it pick.
Yeah, Alexander will be getting the kill onto Fidoxy and making sure that what your flank have lost one of them, and Eldrin finding one for himself. Alexander the second one onto Eldrin, and just like that, Cold Heart with the plan. Striker getting one crucial onto Alexander. It's a 3v3, but it's a post plan. Let's see what's going to be happening here as it's going to be pretty intensive. I don't know who's going to be favored out of this engagement. There comes the peak by Cold Heart. He sees the top of the head, but he's going to be distracted by the recon bolt. It's a 2v2. Striker will be getting Cold Heart. Ty will be getting Mob, and Mob will be getting Striker, but unfortunately it's the 1v1. There comes the pull, there comes everything from Naruto, but he has the Odin, he has to play it safe. Ty will be getting this round into the favor of team Watch Your Flank, who has suffered few consecutive round losses.
I think he's gonna take the op, a detrimental weapon. Yeah, there goes the op.
Yeah, Ty has reclaimed the op into his hand, and after losing quite a few rounds, Watch Your Flank managed to get this one. They get the previous one into their favor. They have to make sure that they carry forward this, the momentum into their hands, because they have to make sure that STE don't get it back, because they are at a really high point advantage, because they are already at 10, which means they need only 3 more rounds to secure the victory. And this is going to be devastating. There is going to be an Odin spray onto P. And are we going to be seeing bodies that's going to be backed by Ty? Let's see what's going to be happening here. Any second of the Odin is going to be sprayed, but unfortunately that's not going to be hitting. But RX100 initial engagement onto Rogue. Eldrin with the kill onto RX100, and just like that, it's a 4v4. Cold Heart losing a big chunk of his HP, but fortunate enough for him, if he could able to get his health back after stealing one of the orbs from his enemies, he will be able to get his health back up.
I think Eldrin being in a position where he, he traded for the teammate. As soon as Rogue died, he took out RX100, making it an even matchup. Ooh, Striker flanking.
Taken down by Striker, who flanked all the way from A. That was problematic for Team STE. That was well played and well calculated, well thought by Watch Your Flank. But I think that STE are going to clear it. Oh no, what was pretty advantageous for Striker. He gets put down by Cold Heart, but the damage is done. It's a 2v3. There comes the flash. Cold Heart is not going to be risking anything, but Eldrin is going to be pushing out of B. And it's all up to Cold Heart, but he gets put down with the Odin wall bang. And that's 2 consecutive round victories favoring Watch Your Flank. And I think they are going to be slowly but surely closing the gap that Team STE initially had.
Yeah. they're getting their momentum back. They lost the first 4 rounds, but they've been going straight on, winning the next 2 rounds. I think if they go on with this momentum, nothing can stop them.
That is completely true. I suppose that this one is going to be an eco round for Team STE and just like that. That's going to be an eco round for them as it's except for Cold
You
Heart
want to
and
play?
Mob, as
Let's
Mob is going to
play.
be going for that Ares and Cold Heart with Spectre. I don't know how good of a thinking it was to go for an Ares over a Spectre because of the recent nerf for its recoil. But let's see how he is going to be playing it.
I think he's trying to play Reaver. I think he's trying to play Ares, trying to counteract Sova in the side because both of them are heavy bullets.
Shot that.
Yeah, that is completely true. So let's see what's going to be happening. As what I think what it's going to
have the
be
spike.
is it's going to be a late B side initiation for Team STE. But unfortunately, they have lost their Reina, which means that they have lost their Flasher. So they have to make sure that they are able to comfortably take control of the side because they are going to be playing a save round. So there won't be much they could do about it if they don't have like a good thinking.
Ooh.
But Rogue will be shutting down RX100. And that's going to be a clap in the face for Alexander. He won't be able to do much with the knives, and he gets taken down. And just like that, STE have lost 2 of their men.
Eldream and
30
Rogue
seconds left.
playing cross. Ooh, he took the pick of Eldream, knowing they know their position right now. And
Spike
Striker taking
down
out Mob.
A.
Blocking vision.
Yeah, Mob goes down.
Last player
So let's see
standing.
what's going to be happening now. And then, 13 seconds remaining. Justice Beaver is going to be
10 seconds
the
left.
last man standing. But unfortunately, he doesn't have much to do because he's going to be going up against the likes of 4-man. He's going to be praying for someone to show, show themselves to get an easy pick. But unfortunately, I don't think that's what he's going to be getting. And just like that, watch your flank with 3 consecutive round victories, slowly but surely closing the gap that STE had. And they're now just 1 round away from, tying it all up against STE.
I think they have understood the strategies of STE and they're trying to counteract with it. I think STE should come up with new strategies to enter the site.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see what's going to be happening this time around as what it looks like STE are going to be concentrating towards the side A take. And that's going to be pretty interesting to see. There comes the initial engagement.
Really
Rogue
good
is going to
pick.
be clapping RX100 down. And just like that, the impact fragger has gone down for Team STE. And the mid has been marked. The Ultron goes down. So let's see what's going to happen. There comes a slow arm on towards mid, and that's going to be protecting Rogue as of now. There comes the recon goal. There
Ooh,
comes
that was
the
really good.
Rogue onto the goal. Good trades coming in from both of these teams. Mob will be getting started. Fetoxy onto Justice. Mob back onto Fetoxy. It's a 2v2. That's going to be pretty doable for Team STE, but let's see what's going to be happening here.
Last player standing.
Oh, Naruto with a kill onto Eldreams, and it's all up to the Sova, but he has the Odin in his hand. It's still doable. He has the Hunter's Fury, but unfortunately, I think he can't do much because the plant will be going down, and I think he won't be able to use his
Spike
Hunter's Fury
planted.
to his full capacity because there are 2 men, and if he is going to be investing on towards his ultimate, then probably the other one will be going towards pushing him because he's already vulnerable with his bow.
Enemy
They
remaining.
took a pick.
Of Naruto will be exposed and Tai will be taking him down. Here comes the shock dart. He thinks that he's going to be in hell. He's going to be showing his back, and that's the mistake that he did. Mob will be getting the 3rd kill onto Tai, and this round will be won by Team STE. I think it was a necessary win in order to maintain their
Of the-
economy. And,
yeah.
and they were able to get it into their hands.
Mob trying to play really quiet when his teammate died. Naruto died. He just stayed really calm and he didn't give up his position. That was a really good play by him.
Yeah, I think that is one of the key points of securing them the round and the win. But let's see what's going to be happening here in this one, as what looks like is going to be an initiation onto B. But there comes the Odin spray, but everyone is not. Oh, there comes the counter Odin spray. 24 HP. Tai loses a lot of his HP. He gets punished. I think he didn't realize that the opponent should be able to get the hand on towards the Odin of their own. Unfortunate for RX100. He gets pulled hard by the tripwire, and L teams will be able to put him down.
I have to say, the Cypher's buff is really a good buff. Because whenever Jet used to dash before the patch update, he could have taken the side, but he just went dangling in front and back with that
Yeah, it
Cypher
was like
dash.
as if a frog that was trapped in a spider's web. That was pretty unfortunate for Alexander. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. Rogue with that operator trained towards mid. Will he be able to find
Enemy
a kill onto
kill.
what was how? Okay. Anyways, Rogue will be able to get that kill onto Cold Heart. What looks like as an fire shot. Probably it was a client-sided, like whatever it was. But yeah, so that's going to be 2 men down coming in for Team STE. They have to play this really, really slow. They have to make sure that they don't do
30
any other
seconds
mistakes,
left.
that they are able to
Mob,
capitalize the
Mob
opponents.
trying to push A main, whereas Naruto was.
Yeah, there is going to be the Astro who's going to be lurking in barrels. Will Mob be able to know the position? Unfortunately, doesn't. Striker will be eliminating him. It's all up to the Astro and the Chamber. Striker will be getting the
Spike
kill on the
down
Justice
A.
Beaver, and it's all up
10
to
seconds
Naruto,
left.
who I don't think has an opportunity to clutch things up. And yes, he doesn't. Dreams will be able to put the curtains down for Naruto.
Watch
And
your
it's
flanks. Not giving
Yeah.
up. They're just coming back with
I
whatever they
mean, they
have.
should, in order, like, if you are watching flank, if you don't have any other
BYP
options,
fam,
like,
going to
like
Astro
other
to
than,
do
like,
them
winning
Astro
this map,
guardian
because
things I do.
that's the only opportunity that you will have a chance
About
at
that.
winning the finals, or else you're gonna get eliminated, because already map number 1 has been claimed by STE.
Yeah, I get the point. Cypher.
And yet again, are we going to be seeing another B-side initiative? We are going to be baiting the Sova to initiate the Odin spray. RX100 is going to be right in the... Oh, there comes the information that that's going to be revealing both the members of STE. But fortunately for them, this time around, they won't be able to get much out of it. And RX100, what a beautiful push. But he gets immediately refragged by Toxic, who read it, striker with a vandal, getting 2 kills on a mob, and Cold Heart just be with the Colonel striker, and just like that, it's a 2v3. Rogue with the operator will be making sure that no one will be entering site as of now, but Justice Beaver and Astro has other ideas. They're going to be rotating towards mid, and Fitoki is going to go for the revive. The Odin is back in
One
play.
enemy remaining.
4 versus 2 right now. Oh, 4 versus 1.
It's a 4v1, and Justice Beaver is going to get put
He just
down by
clapped him.
El Dreams, and that's going to be watch your flank. And we are yet again in another situation where either one of these teams must win the next 2 rounds consecutively. And just like that, Striker is calling in for a tactical time over. I mean, I think history repeated itself in this map too, because this is exactly at the point and at the moment of where Striker initiated like a timeout exactly when both of these teams were at 11-11, and in order to win this match, either one of these teams need to win the next 2 consecutive ones. So what do you think about this matchup? Like, what do you think about this? I mean, like in this map, how these 2 teams have played?
It's really an interesting map, whereas, Rock isn't fragging that much, but, his teammates are, stepping up, like Striker, taking up 24 kills, and whereas Eldream taking up 21 kills. Whereas if you see, on the other hand, Justice Beaver has been trying to, play. I think they're going to try to change up some strategies. They know that Sova is, spamming his Odin through B main, so I think they're trying to change their strategies indeed right now over here. But this is an interesting match indeed. A very
I mean, in the
interesting.
previous round, the Odin spam didn't do much for, watch it flank, but I mean, it is a problem still, because that's a pretty, dangerous weapon to go up against, because that could easily devastate everyone's HP who are clustered in B main. So, yeah, that's going to be problematic.
Cypher stepping up really good, and Cypher steps have been very dangerous to the STE. It's stopping the Jet to dash.
The Jet from dashing in. Yeah, that's exactly one of the most crucial advantages of having a Cypher in your team. And there comes an all-in approach on towards side A, but there is the Cypher Grades again. That's going to be attracting the Owl Drone, I think it is, and there comes to the White. The Astra is now going to be making sure that the attackers have a chance of defending from long. RX100 getting the kill onto Dreams. Justice Beaver is going to be going for the planet. There comes the engagement. RX100 finding the second one onto Fitoxi.
We have planted the plan and have been playing post plant.
Yeah, that is completely true. STE will be playing it a successful post plan as Rogue will be getting the kill on to Naruto. It's a 4v2 situation here. RX100 is going to be in white. Will Rogue be taken down? I think so, yes. And RX100 with the 3k will be taking Rogue down. Yet again, STE are at a match point.
Alexander playing his positions really, really beautifully. First, he took the pick of L Dreams, and then he went inside tree. He just made the page think that he's still inside the side, but he just pushed inside, took that pick, and then he went and he played inside the vines. Just baiting. He knew that Rogue is coming flank, and he didn't want to take that pick. So that was really good play by Alexander, changing the positions and pulling the opponents.
You want
that
to
is
play?
completely true.
Let's
So
play.
there comes the ability call for Chamber. He has that the ultimate sniper in his hand. We all know how deadly Justice Beaver is with that operator in his hand. But let's see what's going to be happening. Rogue has one operator of his own. So let's see. There is going to be an engagement. L Dreams coming out on top of it. RX100. I think he did go for an engagement too early and he gets punished for it. Probably that's going to be problematic for STE. Is this going to be the round changing thing for Watch Your Flank in order to push this into an overtime? They could see that STE are all over mid. Each and every member of STE is going to be situated in where they're going to be trapped in there like sitting ducks. That's going to be problem because we could see that Rogue is slowly making his way outside on towards mid. There comes the shot. He's going to be spotting that each and every member are going to be inside mid. There comes the Hunter's Fury, and that's going to be problematic too. Rogue is going to be coming inside mid any second now with that operator in his hand. And he gets taken down. Justice Beaver will be put down by Rogue, and Mob will be shooting to the smoke and getting the kill on to Rogue. That's a 2v3 situation. So what STE has the ability, but I think this is going to be problematic for STE. It's one man, last man surviving, and that's Naruto. He has to go up against the likes of 3 people of Watch Your Flank.
He's carefully playing in pizza right now.
Oh, and
I
that's
can
going
bring
to
on
be an
top.
overtime. Yeah, Doug, you're going to be seeing an overtime in the second map. It has been a really interesting map coming in from both of these teams. So let's see what's going to be happening now.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit the Astral to play some
there.
stuff.
I think there has been a little bit of confusion because I think I heard a sudden death being called instead of an overtime.
I think what the game.
That should work.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going to be happening now. I think there is going to be a rehost that's being called, but yeah, there seems to be a little bit of a technical disadvantage from our side. So kindly excuses for it as we are working with it in the background.
Concealment.
Concealment. Striker
Yeah.
pushing in front,
Recovering it.
whereas
Too stupid.
So welcome back, you all. We're very sorry for what had just happened, and as we can see, we had a technical difficulty going on, and I still do think there is going to be the teams are asking for fight switches. I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing, so let's see what happens. So that has what the admin has gone through with. Maybe we'll work on our favor, and we will be continuing.
Match
And
point.
I also have to inform. Oh, this.
So we're just going through some technical difficulties, and we'll be right back.
And welcome y'all yet again for the second time, but this time we are ready to go, and that's going to be the overtime match between STE and Watch Your Flank. And this is going to be Nightwing. Rocky had to go out because he had some issues, so we're going to be watching what's going to be happening. And
Yeah, it's going to be
Zyki is gonna
Nightwing. Yeah. See the. So right now we have Watch Your Flank on defense, whereas we have STE attacking right now. Let's see what goes on in the game. The timer has been set.
Yeah, the timer has been set to pause by the team itself. I think that's going to be by STE. Not sure what they're doing as of now. So as we can see, on attack, it's going to be Team STE. On defense, it's going to be Watch Your Flank.
So we're still coming right now. I just have to say Striker R has been really phenomenal for WYF, whereas for the SCE, RX100 has been playing really good. He's been dragging really good. And to support him with the Flash with Cold Heart has been playing really good. He has been supporting phenomenally, whereas we can see Soa plays by more really good forward plays. And then Justice Beaver, as usual, he's been menaced with his ultimate. If you have to say about the Sentinels of WYF, that is Watch Your Flank, Eldream. Eldream had been playing really good.
Yeah, so Eldreams is the Sentinel player. They're going to be playing double Sentinel.
They have been playing double Sentinel really good, by the way. Pitox has been providing them with enough heals for the whole team, whereas that's the only thing which is missing in STE.
I'm really confused what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Still waiting for Cold Heart to come back. He had set the match time to pause. Hasn't given any information as to why that has been done. And as I was talking, we do see a operator pick coming in from Rogue. I think he's going to be the only one with the operator this round. Without any shields, maybe his teammates will buy him a secondary pistol if needed.
Yeah.
We do see
Rogue
one.
has been providing an impact with his operator in the last map, but I think he's trying to bring in that same thing to the Ascent map in overtime. Let's see how that goes on.
We do see two Odin picks coming in for each teams, and that's going to be Mob with the Odin for the attackers and Ty with the Odin for
He
the
has
defenders.
been stopping the push mainly by revealing the site, and Odin being an Odin, he can just wall spam the B side. He's just spamming the B side.
I think either RX100 or Justice Beaver is AFK because they still haven't bought any guns. It must be Justice Beaver because we do see RX100 moving around.
Yep.
There comes the buy. Justice Beaver is the only one who doesn't. Oh, wow. A lot of nice. Can you go to a fan mode where we don't hear much of shooting?
So we're really sorry for the technical issues. Third time is a charm, and I think we won't have any more difficulties or technical issues right now. Handing over to Vishnu.
Yeah, as we can see, it's going to be the overtime first round, and we are going to be seeing a split push coming in from the attackers. It's going to be both the Sentinels that's going to be playing outside A, while the stage is slowly rotating to B while the timer is still running. They are trying to get mid control, while we can see the Astra Stars placed up on a very, very interesting position by the attackers. It has been placed for a B take, and the Cypher is going to be lurking outside A main.
Watch your flanks, trying to take mid control as soon as possible, whereas Cold Heart denying them there.
Yeah, Kohler landing some shots, like trying to scare them off, while the Odin being run through the B wall that is actually pushing them back. And there comes the smoke from the Asa, which is going to be helping Rogue push into Pizza. And there comes, yeah.
And they know that someone has pushed up the site. Chamber's abilities are really good.
Yeah, Chamber does detect one, and Rogue is going to be waiting up on RX100's push. There's going to be another jet waiting right behind the wall that he's not watching, and there comes the angle. RX100 actually doesn't check, and there comes two people pushing about to market. RX100 slowly pushing from behind them. None of them are watching it. RX100 may be able to get both of them right now, and there comes the first kill for RX, and Mob takes one, and Ty takes one. It's going to be a 2v4 situation with Mob going for the second kill on to that, and there comes the spray from RX100, already damaging. The Cypher Cold Heart kills him off. In the end, it's going to be a 1v4 situation with Feetox very less chance to survive. And there comes RX100 with the second kill. And what a round we've had from the defenders.
STE taking up the lead. And I think Watcher Flank has to step up right now.
Yeah, and STE taking this round actually means they are in the tournament point. If they do win this round, they're going to be winning the whole tournament. And that's going to be really crazy, because coming down from the lower bracket, they've come up playing all these matches, and RX100 has been playing like a literal god, and that has been really good. And we are going to be seeing a 2-1-2 hold coming in from the defenders this time, with both Sentinels actually holding up A. Very clever, because the attackers are all focused on A side. All 5 of them included. And there comes the Solar drone, which is going to be collecting some information. Not on anything right now. It may be the Sage who's going to be taking down the drone, and there comes the shot on the Sage. And that's going to be very unfortunate, because he wasn't able to kill holy freaking. And that was a kill from RX100 through the dash onto the Cypher. It's a 3v5 situation, and it's going to be a post-plant situation as well. All the attackers holding up on for the post-plant. Astra already playing behind. Astra gets taken down by Striker Strike coming in for the flank. 3v4 situation. Cold Heart does know there is a flank coming up, and Cold Heart is going to be holding up the flank.
And that's actually a smart move. After showing your presence for, flank, just going back in so that, one of the players has to look for flank each time. Because there's a possibility that he can come through there.
That is true, but Justice Beaver is going to take down the operator because he was on 100 HP. And there comes. It's over. It's completely over. It's going to be a STE who's going to be winning the whole tournament. And there it is, guys. And I bet the MVP of the tournament is going to be RX100.
A really good tournament by STE indeed, and they deserve the win.
Yeah, we've had a very enjoyable tournament till now, and we were very happy to host this for you guys, and hope you guys had enjoyed it. And let's see you guys soon. And there is the score sheet, maybe not completely true to its being, because we had some technical difficulties, but we do know RX100 is going to be the MVP nonetheless.
Yeah.